Welcome back, everyone. Well, I finished that off and I've built my eaves on the outside edge, so it's time to fill in the roof. A long ways up. And you can really tell it when you look straight down. That's a certain death. Mind you, you saw last episode that it was a certain death anyways. So nothing much has changed there. So just get in position here. Get on the outside edge. That was not it. I need every block I can get. This is gonna be a long one. What? There. Yep, here we go again. Building in progress. Yep, the roof is already starting to come together. Yep, ran out of wood. Don't worry, I got lots. Actually, I might have to go down and get more. It doesn't take long to eat up the wood, especially when you screw up like this. Like, what? Oh. All right. Well, you'll just stay down there. Oh, sun's going down. This might get interesting again. I better... that's not what I want. I better put up a couple candles here. Just so I have a little bit of light to work in, because, yet again, I'm on a roof, so I'm going to be working through the night. Minecraft. Ooh, night scary. Ah! Worst thing that can happen is I fall off. Most likely I won't die, it'll just be I fall off the roof. Which plays in part because that's basically what Bigears always does. He falls off things. Don't like that. Yeah, stand on the block that you're cutting off. Yeah, that sounds like a smart idea. Come on, there we go. There we go. Let's just come back down here and see what the roof sort of looks like. I don't think that's going to look too bad. I think it's going to look pretty snazzy. Snazzy, I tell you, snazzy. Oh, I am really going through the wood quickly. That's alright. I can convert. I can convert, man. Change religions, just like that. Actually, it's not really that dark. The moon's coming up pretty good, so... Construction is flying. Yeah, construction is just cruising here. I'll have the roof done in no time, maybe. Depends on how many times I screw up like this. Holy ibidi-bidi-bidi-bidi, hobidi-bidi-bidi. And again. And I broke my axe. Luckily, I have more. If you don't have 4 of everything, it's just not worth doing. Man, am I ever screwing up. Gotta be perfect. Perfect. Oh, that's an explosive combination. It's starting to look pretty decent. Are you happy with the progress? Oh, I am ecstatic about the progress. I should have been playing a lot sooner and not just concentrating on World of Tanks. And World of Tanks, that series is basically just going to be for fun. It's just randoms, not even grouping up with anybody. I could group up with quite a few guys, but I just don't feel like it. And not to mention, you get others, and it may not just be it. Hang on, you gotta knock that off. Wherever that light is. There it is. When you start playing with others, you get a different sort of grouping of characters, and when you're playing World of Tanks, I know I do it not for the serious fact of it, but still, you play too much with others, and it breaks up the actual gameplay a bit. And the guys I usually play with are serious gamers, so their biggest concern is actually what their stats are, not how to play the game, which drives them insane when they play with me, because I actually am a very, very good player sometimes. At other times I'm just a complete dweeb and screw up purposely, just because I like blowing up my tank. That is what I like doing. It's almost like me falling off the roof. I actually enjoy falling off the roof. Why? Because I'm just a little nuts like that, okay? I do some pretty weird things. Hey, it's just a skeleton on top. Actually, believe it or not, that looks pretty good for that inn. That's sort of a weird thing, but kind of like it. Yeah. One side of the roof is complete. I'll knock these off before I go. I don't like the little bit of extra here. It is like. Sorry about cutting that off there. I am actually on call, and for my work I do actually have to take phone calls, so anytime the phone rings I do have to cut it off right away, and it's everyone thinks, oh well, you play video games and you're doing this for money. Well, yeah, sort of, kind of, but I don't rely on it specifically. I'm actually not doing it for a living. I actually own my own company, and I build decks for a living. I'm actually growing quite rapidly. The first 2 years I made 60 clients, so it's not just, oh well, you build a deck and that's it. The way I actually do it is I basically build my reputation by, if I build a deck, I will give you 10% off any maintenance on the deck. So say, okay, well, after with my pressure treated deck, you do have to stain it, so I will give you 10% off staining for that deck. So when you think about it, what that means is it's an incentive program, so anytime there's anything that needs to be done with a deck that's not basically for warranty, I will do the maintenance on it, and I will give you a certain percentage off, just sort of incentive to do your maintenance, because that's one of the biggest things. You have to do the maintenance. And even a composite deck, you will have maintenance to do on it, because there's nothing that is perfect. So you just have to go with it and work with it. And I'm actually quite pleased. My business is booming, and not a lot of people can say that. In hard times, and even in Canada's sakes, it is rough times. So, being that I'm in a position that I'm actually doing well, and even for my age, like I'm only 25 years old, so it's rare for somebody my age to be able to outperform a lot of the other guys working. And I'm actually quite proud of it. Does that mean I sit on my butt most of the day and play video games? No, but no. The reason why I can only get a couple videos up, especially in the summertime, which is my busy months, I actually, yeah, I might put a video up every week maybe if I'm lucky. Because my business is way more important than playing video games, and I'd rather actually be working. And that phone call that I just got was actually one of my clients phoning and just confirming that yes, they want work done, and they want me to get me on the booking list as soon as possible type deal is what they're getting at. And I said, well, that's good because I'm pretty well booked for next year already, and it's going to be a busy year. But I wouldn't have it any other way. I'd rather work 16, 18 hours a day. And owning your own business, most people go, oh, well, geez, look at that contract. That's a $30,000 contract. Yeah, it's a big contract, but I don't actually make that because most of that's just materials. I get a percentage of it, yes, but, well, the company gets a percentage of it, and I get a percentage of that, so don't make a lot. Alright, I can take those off. It has been through daytime, so the roof is on. Just clean up everything here. I think I got a couple more candles inside that I call them candles even though they're torches. Leave those ones, that looks pretty good. Now we just got to close in the front part and the back part here, and we're good to go. Because the roof is on. And I am happy. Happy, happy, happy. Very, very happy. You can't tell how happy I am to get this done. It's been a long time coming. Do I have enough? I should have enough to fill in the back part. Actually, I'll cut that off after. Once I get around the back part here. This is only temporarily, of course. It's just enough that I can get back here to fill this in. That doesn't look too bad. Do I have enough to go across? Ah, yes. Don't want to use too much of my material. I should have enough to... Yep. Oh yeah. I like this. Oops. I don't like that. Yeah, cut the log that you're on. It's always scary jumping across like that, but just keep cutting, just keep cutting. Alright, now time to cruise my little butt back down here. Cut you off. My phone is blinking again. Oh, it's an email. Oh, work-related again. You know, it may be a sigh of displeasure to some, but it actually means I'm going to be busy, and I'd actually, like I said, I'd rather be busy than not. Look at all this wood. It's like a Christmas present. It is very dark and dingy in here. Alright, before there's anything done to this, I gotta put something in here. It is really gloomy. Gloomy and depressing. There we go. That's better. So, that's it. The roof is on. Dockworks is ready to go. The walls I'm keeping open. So, Next time, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to build maybe a gate here, and try to figure out maybe how to make like little levers and things like that. I'm not going to use redstone and actually make the gate open and close, but I could try to figure it out sometime. It's not like it's a real major issue. But that is it. That is the roof. We have accomplished the roof. The roof is on, as some would call it. The roof. Proper British pronunciation. Yeah, that looks good. Now if I just put a sign up there saying dock works to build the dock. No. But my little dwarf here is coming along. I got a big fancy inn. I've got the pick-me-up freight shed. I've got the boots and fish. The boots and fish. The boots and fish. Not the shish. The boots and fish. The can. The men and the women. The women over here. The men over here. Completely opposite of contrary belief when the women are over here and the men are over here. But I always gotta mix things up. Remember? Make sure the flap is up before taking a crap. Otherwise, it's a long way down to the bottom. I need to find some podzol. That's what I need to do. Podzol seems to work really good for crap. And we got our dock. Everything's coming along pretty good. Why is there a tree here? Who was it that thought it was a good idea to put a tree here? This is the dock. There isn't supposed to be a tree here. I'm cutting you down in the name of the guy that owns this dock. That's extra wood anyways. So I'm happy. Alright. So, now the tree's gone. The dock is up and we are good to go. I like a lot. I really like. Oh, I forgot I put all this here. Look at all this grain. Lots of grain. I like this. Now I just need to put some seeds down. I planted this here specifically because I always have a shortage of food. So it's just a lot of seeds. Oh, you'll have to go without for right now. This is more of a freight area again. I gotta actually put some boats in here. Maybe just the... Because I don't know if you just lay a boat on the ground, maybe you guys can help me on this one. If you just lay a boat on the ground, does it stay there or does it disappear? Is it the same as like the hole? The dirty hole. Oh boy. That is not something I really like in there. He'd be pretty good worker, but I don't think that would end up well. There. I am behind my closed door. Yeah, that is not something I really particularly want inside my dock works. Oh good, he buggered off. We're good. Alright, so that'll be the end of this episode. I don't know where that guy disappeared to. He would be a good worker. I wonder if I could hire him to build... Oh, there he is. He's over in the corner. He'd be a very good worker to build ships. Very, very strong. Just push or warp the ship out the dock there. But that'll end this episode. And I will end it while going to sleep. Like, subscribe, and take care, guys.